Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome back to PS5 Nexus, where we dive into the latest gaming news that affects your console of choice. Today, we're talking about Lumo 2, the highly anticipated sequel to the critically acclaimed puzzle platformer that's been around for a while. So, you might remember Lumo from its initial release on various platforms back in the day, but this new game is not just a port, it's a fully fledged sequel. The news comes courtesy of Numskull Games and developer AAA, and we've got all the juicy details right here. Lumo 2 has been announced for PC, PS5, and Switch, with a release date set somewhere in 2025, although that specific window is still under wraps. One thing's certain, Lumo 2 takes inspiration from the golden age of gaming, where 8-bit classics ruled the scene. The levels are crafted to transport you back to those times, with shifting dimensions and puzzle-filled environments. But here's what sets this new game apart: its ever-changing dungeon layouts and perspectives will keep you on your toes. Now, we all know that Lumo first came out a decade ago, so it's interesting to see how the developers have evolved their approach over time. As someone who reviewed the original back in the day, I can tell you that while Lumo was full of cleverly designed puzzles, there were certain areas where it fell short. One major issue I mentioned at the time was the awkward jumping mechanics and the way perspective problems would sometimes throw players off course. If anything, those issues still seem to be present today. However, Lumo 2 seems to have picked up on that feedback and is taking steps in a positive direction. It's great news for fans of classic puzzle platformers. Lumo 2 promises to deliver an authentic experience that'll transport you back to the golden age. And if your nostalgic side is calling, this might just be the trip you're looking for. But I've got to caution those who prefer a more polished gaming experience. While Lumo has its charm, it's not without its flaws. With its release date looming in 2025, we'll have plenty of time to speculate about what Lumo 2 will bring to the table. One thing is for sure, if you're a fan of classic puzzle platformers, this is definitely one game to keep an eye on. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you all next time on PS5 Nexus.